Warning: the No AC Only Fans podcast may include content not suited for non-mature audiences who can't take a joke. We would like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. Enjoy.
Welcome in to the No AC Only Fans podcast with your host, Big Crispy, aka Big Simpin, aka Tyler Gum. Sitting across the table like always, it's my main man, Christian Klein.
Hey, what's up, people? Hey, we got Big Crispy over here wearing that Cub Boys beanie.
Yeah,
shout out to the Cub Boys.
You know, I'm not faulting anybody on this shit because, like, I get it. Some shit may have happened or some shit. But I did order this beanie back in December, on December 10th, and it just arrived in the mail 3 days ago.
Oh, shit.
So, I mean, there could have just been a delay in shipping. It's cool. You know, I contacted the shipper once or twice. What's funny, though, is I had a tracking number about 3 months. I literally had a tracking number for 3 months, and like it never got shipped. And I like finally like remembered that I was like, oh shit, where's my beanie, bro? So I hit him back up, and I was like, yo, like what the fuck's taking my shit so long? And then it was here in like fucking 4 days after that. Them motherfuckers probably forgot about it. They're like, oh fuck.
Probably shit.
But you know, shit happens, man. You know, I don't believe they ship it out in house, so that's probably like what happened.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure he outsourced this shit because he uses like what we use, like Shopify.
Yeah.
So he outsourced it. So I blame it on Shopify and the distributor. Fuck you, motherfuckers, because you guys done that to me with our shit before, where shit takes forever to get out, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like you taking fucking months to ship something simple as fuck, like. And don't even give us updates or nothing. That's what really pisses me off.
That's some shitty business.
Hey, true. Hey, and speaking about the Cuff Boys and things they like to do, let's talk about this damn skating vlog that we just uploaded here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check out the No AC Only Fans exclusive vlog number 6.
Bulling at the skate park.
We was wilding. We had some good-ass edits in there thanks to the old man using the drone footage and shit.
Hell
Check his YouTube out in the channel description below. And, you know, we just had a good-ass... I had fun editing it, man. And that was kind of like a different type of project. I don't really, like, do cinema shots and shit like that. But it kind of, like, after editing it and, like, putting shit together, I was kind of like, damn, bro, like, I should really... do more shots like this and more shots like this. You know what I mean? It just got me thinking. I was like, damn, bro, like I should do more things. So yeah, it's definitely like kind of an eye opener. I want to shoot more shit now that I'm like, oh, bro, I can shoot like this. I can do this. I can do that. Make it look crispy as fuck. Crispy Productions, baby.
Big Chris.
Big Crispy. Sound weird.
I don't know.
We're back.
We back.
We back.
We back.
Sorry about that. We got some baby mama shit going out.
Hey, my baby mama.
I wish I never met you. Shout out to Lily's brother being 1 year old. And me getting invited to a birthday party I would not show up to because I feel uncomfortable.
Make you feel some type of way. Some type of way.
Hey, let me just go show up to your other baby daddy's families and just be like, hey, I'm baby daddy number 1. That'd be some real awkward shit, bro.
Hey, at least you ain't like old buddy. You don't even get invited to your own baby's baby shower.
What? Oh, yeah.
We ain't saying no names anymore.
Fuck. Yeah, that's right. His girl didn't even fucking tell him about it, bro. She tried to hide that from him the whole time.
Yeah, she also posted a pic a couple days ago. Oh, I can't wait for the baby to come into the world. You know who the only person that's still friends with her, I guess, on Facebook is my girl. So she be keeping me updated.
She blocked it? I'm friends with her on Instagram. I know that.
Yeah,
at
but
least.
this is on Facebook. I can't wait for you to come into the world. Blah,
Damn,
blah, blah.
bro.
I told her, I said, comment, who's a daddy?
The funny thing about that is, right? So she was all gung-ho about not letting said person, you know, take care of the baby and not being in its life until that dude left her
Yeah.
And then that dude took her back. And she was like, oh, you can be in my life, but you got to live with me and him.
And another dude.
Yeah. But then now that she got nobody, she's back on his ass saying, oh, we got to work this out. I need a baby's father in my life, even if it's you.
This baby needs a father figure.
Oh, man. Young baby mamas.
I got a hot take for you, a good subject
Let's hear
that
it.
people can relate to. I just feel like you hear about shit all the time, like of people overdosing and, you know, people are dying out here because they're so wrapped up in the wrong type of lifestyle. They're hanging around with the wrong type of people that they drown in this bullshit life of drugs and partying when you can just clear as day see where it gets you. It gets you nowhere. It either my grandparents always told me, they said drugs will get you two places, jail or in a casket.
That ain't,
And it's fucking facts, bro. It's facts.
You ain't wrong. Especially like if you're abusing them or you're, whipping them around and shit like that. Yeah, I think especially if, like, the situation, if you lose somebody that's close to you or one of your friends to that shit, like, that should be a wake-up call to, like, put that shit down. But some people just don't get that. And then they just go, like, oh, my person just, got fucked up by this. Let me go fucking do it and get fucked up because I'm sad.
Because people think it'll never happen to them.
Yeah, until it happens. And then the fact that, like, some of the stories we were hearing from some people and shit like that, when they're like, yeah, we got Narcan at the house and this and that. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't be Narcaning each other in your own crib.
I mean, I feel like
just to get high, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up.
Like, I've had to use it on myself a couple times. Like, what?
That's just fucked,
can't
bro.
believe that
That is just fucked. And, like, it's a sad thing. And, like we say, there's that whole argument of addiction is either... I mean, I guess that's kind of a hot take, too, though. Like, is addiction, like, a choice or is it a, mental health issue?
It's
like,
definitely
you
a
don't
mental health
choose. And a lot of people have addictive personalities. And it's not just drugs. I mean, we talk about this. Gambling.
Porn.
Food, yeah, porn. Like, you can get addicted to literally anything. Fucking, and a lot of times it goes bad for people. Like, that's the funny thing. Addiction is there one fucking positive addiction out there?
Money.
I mean, I guess if you have addiction to getting money, but I feel like at some point in time, like you hurt yourself for working so much, right?
Oh, that, and you sacrifice family time.
True.
You're not there for your kids or significant other. And that can really take a toll on your relationship.
Yeah, I mean, like, you think about it, drugs you can die from, or like you said, be in jail or some shit, basically ruin your life. Food can kill you. You overeat or whatever, and then you fucking have a stroke, heart attack or something. Gambling, you lose everything. Fucking porn, you can fucking sit there and watch porn all day and not have a sexual or social life. And fucking raw dog your meat until it's gone, or you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a negative to like every single addiction out there. I don't think there's one positive addiction.
Probably not. I mean, you could have it. I mean, I feel like if you're addicted to being clean, it could be a good thing, but it's also, there's a fine line. Like, motherfucker, shut up. I just got here. Don't worry about the cup I just put on the table.
Yeah, I feel it. It's just one of those weird fucking things, bro. Like, it's such a fine line to walk. Speaking about hot takes, I think we need to talk about what I was telling you earlier today. The discussion of, should a man be responsible to pay all the bills and rent if they are living with their significant other, or should it be a team effort where you both split everything?
Yeah, the second thing.
You think it should be a team effort and
Yes,
split?
it should be a team effort.
So you're saying it's okay for a woman to expect the man to pay all the bills if she's doing all the housework?
No, hell no. Just tell that motherfucker to do some shit. That's all.
Yeah, but what happens when he don't do it? You just stop doing the shit?
Well, I mean, what you gonna say? Well, sorry, little mama. I guess we ain't paying the rent this month.
Damn. You know, I'm just gonna sit here and not pay the house payment for a whole year until they come and they take the house back from the bank.
We were talking about that motherfucker that used to live next to me.
Yeah, that's
Gillette.
what I'm saying.
That motherfucker was just not paying the house payment, making her think that he did. And then at the end, he's like, "Yeah, we're getting kicked out. You got 30 days unless you can come up with 10 racks or whatever." Well, think about it. You don't pay a house payment for a year. That's a big ass house. The payment was probably at least $1,500 a month.
Yeah,
maybe $1,200. So you 1,200 times 12. What the fuck is that? You gonna come up with $13,000?
12,000, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that is crazy to think about, but I mean, it's a smart way of doing it. Honestly, if you're
we're
you're
getting
going
divorced,
through that situation,
you can't take
shit.
a house that's the bank owns.
Motherfucker, I got you.
Got you, bitch.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's weird. Like the whole expectation, and I think it's just an expectation out of women, or is an expectation out of men, that men are expecting women to do the womanly house duties, or is it women expecting men to do the manly duties of paying all the bills?
I don't even think it's like that. I just feel like women are more cleanly. So like, okay, for us, like we might leave some shit out for a couple days. And we're like, I'll clean that shit on Saturday when I got a day off. You know what I mean?
That's how I be, bro.
That's how I am too.
You do the dishes, you do the shit that you need, but when it comes to some other shit later around the house, you're like, I'll get to it.
I'll get to it this weekend. But no, women are like, I'm gonna need to clean that up like today, and then they want to get pissed off at you,
bro. I don't understand that either, because Grant's ex-girlfriend was really OCD like that. Her every single day, at the end of the night, all the dishes had to be done at the end of the night. There couldn't be any dishes in the sink, and all the laundry had to be done. There can't be any laundry in the washer or dryer.
Jesus Christ.
She did that single shit every single day, so she made sure she did everything. She was washing loads of clothes, like your daily wear of clothes and her daily wear of clothes. That's what she was washing.
Every day?
Every day.
That's a lot of fucking wasted money.
That's what I was saying. I was like, bro, do you know how much water and electricity that bitch was using to do that shit?
You got me fucked up.
For real. And like, she wouldn't even, like, if you fucking cooked, like, say it was like midnight, right? And you wanted you a little late night snack, and you threw something in the air fryer real quick, you know what I mean? And you had you a little late night snack, that bitch would be coming out, doing the dishes, cleaning the air fryer, everything before she would go to bed.
Well, first of all, let's not get it twisted. The air fryer does not need to be washed every time you use it.
No, it does not, but that's how she was doing it. She used a cup. You better clean that thing or else she'll be mad.
Big Crispy's pissed. You ain't fucking with his midnight snack now. Expecting him to wash the dishes after
she
that
was
midnight
She was
snack.
the one that turned around and took everything from his house. Remember that story I was telling you? She took everything.
Like, I clean this bitch anyway.
Took the fridge, took his toilet paper, took his fucking toothpaste, everything, man. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, bro, like that bitch just is crazy. OCD crazy.
Oh, speaking about that, my parents said they want to go to the rodeo.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah.
We're going to be having a whole crew up on this shit.
My girl wants to go.
We going to the rodeo. Going to the rodeo. Hey, we're going to have a whole crew going, bro.
We'll see if we get that banner.
Oh, yeah, we got to get on that. I got to fucking hear back from Tony. Where the fuck's he been? I haven't heard from him in a minute.
I don't know. That motherfucker drank it.
Probably he is drinking. But, I mean, like, other things, it's just like the whole stereotypical man versus women shit cracks me the fuck up. And I don't know, because like you said, it kind of should be equal, right? Like you guys, you think everything would kind of be equal and you divide things. But like nowadays, honestly, you can't live without like a double income household.
I know you can't.
So like to expect the man to pay every single bill, like that motherfucker's broke.
Yeah, fuck that.
You
shit.
expect him to pay all the bills plus his gas, his food, whatever he's got to do. You know what I mean? You better be buying the groceries. You better be doing all that shit. Like, that's what you would have to come down to.
Yeah, but groceries ain't going to add up to that shit.
I know.
What I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So let's take this place, for example, right? Net $975. Let's $975 in rent. Let's say the electric bill averages usually around $100 to $150. So we're gonna say the electric bill $150. Water, that usually comes up to, it's every 3 months. instead of every single month, and it's about $120 every 3 months. So you break that down, I guess, how much a month? That's almost like $40, 40, 80, yeah, 120. So 975, say 125, 50 bucks a month for water if you factor that in. Then you also have gas. My bill was $90 this month. It should go down obviously because of summer. We're not using as much gas, but we'll say $90, fair amount. $90 in gas. Then you got internet. That was $100 and something. Then you got fucking all your streaming services, your phone bills, all that shit. You telling me that adds up probably to what, $1,500 somewhere around there after phone bill, car payment. Got a car payment. Got to factor that's another $300. So maybe 17, almost 2,000. Let's just say close to $2,000.
My shit's $460.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. But that was brand new. Yeah. So like, we'll say $1,500 to $1,700 based on your budget, right? Now that's basically a whole paycheck, and a little bit, like not a lot, but a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's basically a whole paycheck. Now you're expecting your man to basically give up a whole paycheck each month and some, and then
Shit, not everybody makes that. Some people that might be.
Right. Well, that's like
and a little more.
That's like this is high. I mean, this is at like my rate of pay, right? This factors out to about around like you're making about $30 an hour, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's a lot of money, and like that's you putting in like double time and shit when you do that. And you make about that in a week. Or well, that's a week. That's like in a week. Never mind. I mean, you making like more than that.
Not all the time,
but like when you do that, you say $1,500 or whatever. You have to be making good money. Now, if you're a bum motherfucker and you're making like $10 an hour and you're getting paid like $700-800 a week, bro, you have no money to do nothing. So to expect your man to pay, if your man's getting paid $1,600 a month, say he's getting paid $800 both weeks.
If you're making $10 an hour, you're definitely not clearing $700-800 a week.
Isn't more 15 maybe? Is that about what it's? I can't remember dude. It's been so long since I got paid that little. I don't remember what factors in. $15 an hour. Let's say about that. You're making probably what, $1,000 a week at that point. 15.
Well, it depends. Some people put 401k money. Shit.
True. I mean, I got like all that. You got to factor that in, yeah. Because I mean, even now I get like fucking $300 after taxes and all that shit. It's like almost $400.
Like $30 a week at least in mine.
Yeah, the shit's crazy, bro. But like, let's just say you're making $1,000 a month, and your expenses are $1,500 to $1,700. You're telling me that man's only got $500 to $700, or not $700? I'm minusing $500 to $300 to spend every single month, and that's not even all your bills though, because you got to factor in gas. Then you got gas to get to work.
Oh boy.
You got food to feed yourself. You have any other necessities if you have to take care of a child or something like that. Blah blah blah, whatever.
That's a lot of money,
right? All that shit. And if you're expected to buy groceries and stuff, you're left with nothing. Pretty right? Much, you're left with nothing. And she's sitting over there like, oh well, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing laundry, and that's that. Like that's it.
No.
And that, what does that factor out to? Because I don't think that's $1,500.
That's stupid.
It just seems like that's not a healthy relationship, because look at some people we know that do pay all the bills, and the only bill that the other person pays is something very insignificant, and they only buy the groceries, and how angry that said person can be sometimes towards the other person in the relationship. You kind of get frustrated.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's good money. That ain't like fucking, Joe Schmo $15 an hour, $25 an hour money. That's good money.
Yeah.
And like, that's, been at a company for 20 plus years money. You know what I mean? Like shit.
25.
That man's making good money. And he's even fucking pissed off about that shit. So like, like, I just feel like you have to nowadays, you have to split the bills, whether you like it or not. And like, you should as a significant other help your said person out in the house.
Yeah. Because
this is what really grinds my gears. So you remember how I was telling you about the one girl that's like super religious that I be working with.
Yeah.
So this shit pisses me off because she was talking about her husband or whatever. Now she's the type of person she babies her husband. She takes care of everything for him, does everything for him. This motherfucker don't lift a finger. His car broke down. You think he called the mechanic shop? You think he called around to figure out how to get it fixed? Nah, she did.
Hell yeah.
She did all of that. She called up. She paid for it. She did it. She pays his car payment. She pays all the bills.
What?
She does all the cooking. She does all the cleaning. She does all the everything, bro. Laundry, all. She does it all, bro. This motherfucker don't pay a dime. Doesn't do shit.
Does he work?
He was working at Goodwill, but she said he quit his job recently. And I said, how the fuck are you doing it, bro? You're sitting here telling me you're paying 2 car payments. You're paying rent. You're paying all the bills. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing the laundry, you're doing all this shit. You're babying this man, and he ain't paying for shit. And then she tells me, this is what really grinds my gears. This motherfucker called her at work and goes, hey, babe, can I borrow, or not borrow? He was like, can I have $120 or $130 for my video game?
While she's at work?
While she's at work, and she gave it to him.
Oh my!
She said, "Yeah, you can spend $130 on your video game on a fucking." And this is what was funny to me. She sits there and buys him this, gives him this money for the skin that he wanted in his video game. Right? He spends $130 on a fucking outfit in a video game, bro.
That's the stupidest. That's some shit 10-year-olds do.
Yes, exactly. And then she hangs up the phone, and then she's talking to me, and she's mad. Like, oh, I can't believe he just wanted to spend $130 on his video game. I said, bitch, why'd you let him why did you say it was okay? Tell him no. Like, why do you have a joint? If I was her, I'd be like, I ain't having joint bank accounts, bro. Like, I was like so pissed off because I was like, you're letting your dude like run your, like, that's the definition of like bumming it off a bitch. Like, he's the definition.
They're married?
They're married. And like, I'm not trying to be that type of guy, and I'm not trying to be like stereotypical or whatever. But like, it's kind of classic shit that, you know, said person would kind of do, you know, like the stories you hear about and shit like that. You know how it is when it's like tax season and motherfuckers go searching? It's like one of them motherfuckers. And like, I feel bad for her because like they're super religious, right? And like her whole religion and her whole church is basically a cult. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not a religion. It's a
what is
cult.
It? Mormon?
It's like Anapolic or something. Like, I don't fucking know. It's right down the road. It's literally not too far from my house, but she goes there and shit, and like they're taught to like worship their men. Like, they do everything for their man, and like they can't get divorced unless their husband cheats on them or like they beat them up or some shit. Like, that's the only way you can get divorced. And she was telling me all this shit about like however if there's any problems in the relationship, you just pray to God and he's gonna magically fix them and shit.
Holy
like that.
Shit, Big Chris, but it sounds like you need to go up there for a Sunday service.
You ain't wrong. That'd be kind of dope, but to have a wife like that. But I was just appalled by it because I'm like, you're letting your husband, which they're a younger couple, you know what I mean? So like, I can't say anything bad. Like, they're young, so I understand like where the naiveness comes in this. But you marry a bitch that's, you know, 30, 27, 28 years old, she would not let you get away with that shit, bro. Am I right? Like, she would not let you get away with that shit.
Hell no.
And like, for him to be young, he's 21 and she's 23. So like, they're kind of young.
Yeah.
But like, the fact that she lets him get away with it and like does everything and like just absolutely lets her, like, she lets him abuse his power with her. You know what I mean? Like, the man don't cook. This is what also really grind my gears, because I was like, oh, this is how I found out he just doesn't do shit. She was like, oh yeah, he stopped working, blah, blah, blah. So he's just at home all day. And I was like, okay, so is he at least cleaning and shit? Like, when you're gone at home? She goes, no, I get home and the house is a mess and I have to clean it and I have to do all the dishes and all this shit, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, damn, he can't even get up off his ass during the day when you're at work for 8 hours a day. He can't get up off his ass and fucking clean some dishes, do some laundry, clean the house, nothing.
He can't do shit.
He just sits in his video game chair all fucking day and plays video games.
Boy.
I said, you need to fucking find you a new husband. I'm sorry, but she needs to find her a new husband.
Don't you dare come over to Naomi Court.
Hey, 614-570-009.
My thing is, what if he hits her up one day? Hey, babe, could you send me $100? I'm gonna need it in all ones while you're at work.
Oh, I would be raging. But that's my thing, bro. Like, she figured out how to get this motherfucker's car fixed, right? She paid the $600. Like, they must have to have some help or something, or be on like assistance or something. I don't know, bro.
Gotta be.
It just doesn't add up. I don't think she makes enough money to cover all this shit.
Probably fucking not.
And like, for him not to be working and shit, it blows my fucking mind. Blows my fucking mind. Like, it must be fucking nice. Why couldn't I find a bitch that's gonna buy me
You can go on up there to the what is it, the Analogic Church for the Sunday service.
Yeah.
Go on up
whatever
there.
it is.
You walk in this, I guarantee you walk through the fucking church, it'll be like, oh, Big Papa's here.
That's where we need to go film our video at that I'm talking about. But like,
I did tell my girl I needed to start getting closer to God.
but like, she's bought him 2 cars, takes care of his ass, pays for all the, like, man, bro, like, he's got it good,
He's
bro.
got it fucking
He's got it made, and he's fucking around. I wouldn't be doing nothing to fuck that relationship up. I'd be doing the little shit here and there, fucking shit. I ain't working, and my girl's paying all the bills. I'm gonna be a little bit of a house bitch because I'm still trying to get that pussy at the end of the day. She can't, like, that's one thing I said. I was like, I hope to God you ain't giving him none, because that man don't deserve none right now. He
probably gets it every night.
That's just sad, bro.
Damn,
sad.
Must be nice.
Sad, bro. We need to get closer to God. I don't understand it, but like, that's the shit that pisses me off, because it's not just women that, it's not just women that abuse the relationships or like side of things or like tries to get, shit. It can be the man too. And in this example, it's the fucking man, and that dude's a piece of shit, and she probably should not be fucking with him like that.
Probably not. I got a story for you. That happened to me the other day about the getting closer to God thing. So I was in Walmart about like 30 minutes before they're closing, and I'm over there in the fucking, like, where you get your meat at.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, this black man walks up to me. He's wearing a fucking nice suit. He walks to me, he goes, blah, blah, blah. He's like, how you doing? Are you a Christian? I said, yeah, that's my name. He goes, yeah, well, I've got a church over here on West Broad in the bottoms, basically.
West Broad.
He's like, we'd love to have you come to a Bible study. I'm like, yeah, what's the name of the church? He's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I might have to stop in for a Sunday. Then he hits me with well, what's your phone number? I'm like,
oh, shit. I feel like Leo knows this person.
he might.
I'm gonna say his name, but no, that's the funny thing though. Like, because speaking about that, I was on my mom's Facebook, and I seen a post. She was tagged in some shit like that, where it was like a African American gentleman tagged her in a Facebook post with, and like why? Like, obviously she was tagged in it because it's a church that her and her Leo have gone to before, right?
Where's it at?
I don't know where's that. That's why I was wondering. Because he did that. He fucking has her phone number and he has that shit. And he texts her, oh, hope we see you at service.
Yeah.
Bobby. Hope we see you, post on Facebook, tag her. And then I can't wait to see you on Sunday. And I'm like, damn, bro, this preacher really be like fucking hitting everybody. He be tagging everybody.
Well,
he be tagging like 50 people on Facebook. I can't wait to see you at service.
But the fucked up thing was, he's sitting there, he's like, what's your phone number? I'm like sitting there thinking, like, should I give him a fake one?
Did you give him a phone?
No, I didn't give him a fake one.
Did you give him your?
Yeah.
Oh.
His name was Emmanuel.
You should have gave him your number.
I know I shouldn't, but I felt like, is God trying to tell me some shit right now? Fuck. Shouldn't have said fuck after God. Anyway, but like, he hit me up like this week and goes, hey, Christian, how you doing? I'm like, oh, man.
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing. I didn't reply.
Well, I feel like you got to play this out for the podcast. You got to like reply.
I can't be doing that, man.
Yes.
That's wrong.
That's not wrong because we only going to show it if it's something good. Just message him back and be like, hey, sorry I've been super busy this week. How you doing, Emmanuel? Or whatever the fuck his name was. See what he wants. You know, maybe
he wants me to come to Bible study on Sunday.
Well, tell him you can't make it this Sunday. Tell him you got to go to your girl's parents because
but
she's
there's
sick.
always going to be excuse for every Sunday.
Exactly. That's
Sorry,
the point.
I can't come this week. I got to go to a potluck lunch.
Eventually, he's going to give up.
I might have to go one day.
Just go for Easter service.
Nah, we got plans on Easter.
You went wrong. Don't they do an Easter service the day before or no?
I don't know. It depends.
Maybe you just we have to stop out up there and film it. We'll film it secretly. I'll just come join you two. We'll be the two motherfuckers up in there. We'll go together. Hey, that's a good fucking prank to do. Let's go to Sunday service as a gay couple.
Hell no.
We just go in there and they'll be like, oh, is this your friend? I'll be like, no, that's my significant other. See what they do?
I don't think I could partake in that.
Why? You think
I
that
don't
would
want
be
nobody
a bad?
thinking I'm that way.
Well, nobody's gonna be thinking you that way. But what if Emmanuel gets mad? It was like, damn, I thought he was
But that
different.
place is so close to where I work at. There might be some coworkers up in there.
Wouldn't it be fucking funny, bro? If we went in there and did that, and then they started fucking they was like, you can't come back. We could expose the service.
We could do that at the analogical place.
No, because I'm trying to pick me up some bitches there. I can't be doing that.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
That shit's a good movie.
It is. I was just watching that shit the other day.
Oh, fuck. But no, yeah, for real, that shit would be funny as fuck. You know what's funny speaking about Chuck and Larry? You know what's funny about that? That is our two fucking styles, though, right? I'm the fucking dad, stay at home, take care of the kids, kind of a big softy, and use the fucking man out there just laying shit, doing whatever, whenever, if you was single and shit like that. That would literally be us in a fucking movie. If we could make a movie, that's our two lifestyles kind of deal.
Pretty much.
I don't think I'm that soft, though. I'm not
No.
you can't sleep on this side of the bed.
Yeah, you're going to have a son that wants to wear dresses and shit.
Oh, no, that... I can't say anything about that. But
yeah.
I mean, if that would happen, I mean, you kind of just have to accept it, but I would not.
You got to Dwayne Wade that shit.
Just support your children, man. It's your children. You have children. You got to respect their views, you know.
I get it.
I'm not going to say anything bad about anything like that.
I mean, what if your kid was a slow learner?
True. Well, what was I saw one. Okay, here's a real funny or not. I don't know if it was real funny, but I just seen this joke on Facebook the other day. And it was 4 guys were at a high school reunion, right? And they were all sitting there together and they were talking about their sons. Well, the one guy had to go to the bathroom, so he goes to the bathroom. The other 3 are talking, right?
Yeah.
The first guy goes, oh, my son's so successful. What was it? Oh, he owns a car dealership, right? And he just gave his best friend a Ferrari, for his birthday or some shit. You know what I mean? And then the other guy's like, oh, my son is so much more successful than your son. He owns his own airliner, right? And he just gave his best friend a private jet for his birthday. And then the third guy was like, oh, my son is more successful than all your sons, blah, blah, blah. He owns his own real estate company or some shit like that, and he just fucking gave his best friend a castle for his birthday. And the fourth guy comes back, and they're sitting there talking. They're like, yo, blah, 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 what's going on? What conversation am I walking into? And they're like, oh, we're talking about how successful our sons are. And he was like, damn, he's like, my son's a gay stripper. And they're like, oh, that must suck. And he goes, no, he's doing pretty well for himself. He just got a Ferrari, a private jet, and a castle from his 3 boyfriends.
Oh, my God.
Basically saying that the other 3 dudes' sons were fucking with his son. And I was like, damn, bro. Sometimes you just got to own that shit, bro.
3 boyfriends.
That'd be some sneaky shit. Hey, if she got 2 phones, she's either on some hoe shit or brain surgeon. This shit was funny as fuck.
These hoes just looking for some gas money.
Shit, we ain't giving rides out here for free no more. Not with the gas prices
Hell
nowadays.
no.
Shit, I don't know. Like we were talking about sheets. Fucking, I went over there. That Octane 88, bro. They had it for $3.39.
Shit.
You might have to see if you can use that.
I
Octane
ain't gonna
88.
do that.
Why?
Except I'm broke down on I-70. What happened? Yeah, I tried to put that cheap gas in the shit. It blew up.
Oh, fuck. That would be, that might happen to my car.
You don't know if you could use it or
I
not?
can use it. Mine's flex fuel. I can use it.
Okay, I don't think mine's...
It has to be 2004 or newer or flex fuel to use the Octane 88. Most of the new cars can use them. And I bet your car could use it. And it's a lot cheaper. But it just honestly, the difference, right? It's a little bit cheaper, but it does feel like it goes a little bit quicker than like normal gas.
Yeah.
Like you run out of it a little bit faster than you would like an 88 or whatever what 89 or whatever the fuck it is.
87.
80 cents, is that what it is? I can't I hate the gas numbers, bro. You ever be like just feeling bougie and you put some premium shit in your tank for no reason?
No.
You never done that before? I have. I felt good one day. It was like right after I got that promotion and shit. And I got like a bonus or whatever, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna go put me some premium gas in my whip. This was when I had not like recently, but when I had the Crispy Cruiser, and I got that first promotion. I went and put up some fucking what's the 90 or whatever? Isn't that the next level? The like premium shit.
I think so.
90 or what, I don't know, whatever it was. I fucking filled up the premium shit in my tank and I was like, damn, bro, I'm balling right now. In the old Crispy Cruiser, bro. That shit was fucking, that car ran good when you put some premium gas in. Maybe that's what I should have been doing this whole time. Just fill out the premium.
If you can afford the premium prices.
What happens when somebody pulls up an old beater and they fucking fill it up with that most expensive gas there is? You be looking at them different. Like, damn, bro, you be doing something. Bro, are you good over there?
Yeah.
You feel like you've been arguing on the phone or something last.
No, I ain't arguing. Fuck.
You've been on that shit all fucking last, like, 30 minutes.
I ain't arguing. Not today.
Not today, motherfucker. But shit, other things, though, that we can discuss besides the whole man-woman thing, we can talk about the whole Dwayne Haskins situation that just happened
that
recently.
Shit's fuck, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, so you said you looked at the details. He was hit by a dump truck?
A dump truck on the highway.
He was just walking along the highway.
Yes.
They didn't say like his car...
He was crossing.
Did his car break down or something?
I don't know. They didn't say. They don't really know a lot of details.
So basically this man was trying to cross the highway for whatever reason and got hit by a dump. Why, if you have millions of dollars... Well, I don't know if he has millions.
He does.
If you have millions of dollars.
He was a first round draft pick.
But if you have millions of dollars and you are trying to get somewhere, why would you be crossing the highway on foot?
Why would you even be driving yourself at all?
I get that, but a lot of people still like to drive.
I like to drive.
But still, like, crossing the highway...
In Miami, the motherfuckers don't give a fuck. It was in Boca Raton, sorry, but South Florida.
Okay, like, now is this highway, like, 270? Or is this, like, downtown's highway? Or is this, like, 23, out in the country highway? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Boca Raton's pretty big.
So, like, he was crossing a busy-ass fucking highway for no reason.
Yes. A dump truck? Come on. What the fuck?
I think there, like you said, your kind of, like, thought on this. I think there may have been, like, a little bit more something behind it than we know.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up to say, but, like...
Maybe he was committing suicide.
And you'll never know that unless they find a note or something.
Yeah, you'll never know.
I mean, it's just one of those weird-ass things. But, I mean, shit happens to all the people. A lot of fucking people have been dying and shit like that.
That's crazy, bro.
You want to take a quick commercial break real quick?
Yeah, we can.
Reset it. I got fucking something to do, apparently.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, I was talking about how I bent your ass over. Welcome back to the No AC Onlyfans podcast.
We back and we better than ever.
Feeling better than ever.
Oh, you know, I seen this girl. She quoted. She said, "She said, men have to drain their balls. If she's not draining, if I'm not draining his balls, somebody is draining his balls."
You ain't wrong. Whether it's on the internet or some other person, somebody's gonna find to do it.
It needs to be done.
Yes, I mean, like, because it's literally negative. Like, I don't know if a lot of women know that, but like, it can actually negatively affect you if you do not bust a nut. Like, it's a negative effect on your body. You have to bust a nut every now and then. Like, what is it? Like every 3 days. They say like it's healthy. It's like if you do it every 3 days, it's healthy and you won't like develop
prostate cancer
issues and
like
prostate cancer. Like you have to be busting a nut often, bro.
I'm good on prostate cancer.
Shit, me too, son. You know me.
You gotta do what you gotta do out here.
You know, and if you can't find a woman to do it with, you know, you either use your own little hand or you find a device. You know, you get that pocket pussy. You do something like that. You know, we would love that. Would be a cool. Wouldn't that be a cool ass sponsorship? Fleshlight, like Joe Rogan had. That was his first big podcast sponsorship. Was Fleshlight.
That's crazy.
And he was just giving them out to all of his friends that came over. You imagine that? You imagine we just like get sponsored by them motherfuckers or some shit, and then we got like 50 fleshlights, and we just like walking down the street handing them out to motherfuckers.
We got a whole bunch of these. We're sponsored. So.
Which one do you want? You want Riley Reid? You want Tory Black? You know, David.
My! Is that how they are?
Alexis Texas. Yeah, they got ones for the porn stars, and they got just generic ones, and they have different like the alien one. No, they got all sorts of shit up on there. I went on the website a couple times.
He's stolen shoes and all sorts of shit.
I've contemplated buying one once or twice.
If you're down bad enough,
yeah, when you're lonely, you know, and when I was living alone in my apartment and shit like that, I was thinking about it, but at that time I didn't have that $130 to spend.
Now he's got it.
Yeah, now I got it. And I still don't got one. I don't know what's wrong with me. But that's when I upgraded because I was looking at dolls on Amazon.
Oh, my God.
I was looking on Amazon one day and I was like, damn, that's only $300? Shit, I might have to buy it. Lifelike?
Did you?
No, but I wish I did.
Would you ever get one of them? If somebody had one of them $10,000 ones.
That's expensive.
But they said, here, you can have it. Would you take it?
Used?
No, brand new.
Oh, brand new. I would take it. I would take it in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
Where the fuck would you hide it?
In my closet.
Well, what happens if you bring a girl over and she's like, what the fuck is this?
I'd just be like, it's a podcast.
No, heck. You must be out.
I would be like that motherfucker. You remember that video we was watching, the podcast that we were watching, the Tom Segura one that we paid for to watch, the one that dude was laying in bed with his sex doll and he's like, you got to get to know your doll before you fuck your doll.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
She'd be like my housemate. I'd just be letting her chilling on the couch or something. Set her up on the couch, just be like, yo, this is Brittany. Like, she's just a house guest.
Brittany's ready whenever.
She would like to join in at any time.
Oh my God. That's wild.
She would be funny.
I mean, at least they don't argue with you.
That's true. And you can bend them in different positions. You can change out their hair. You can put different clothes on them. Shit. It's like a perfect world, you know?
That's wild.
You don't got to pay for their bills. You don't got to deal with any of that shit.
Don't got to change no tires.
No. You ain't got to worry about their car breaking down. You ain't got to worry about them not working for 3 weeks. Shit, you sitting pretty with one of them things. You talk to it whenever you want to. That's like the motherfucker. So this is what's weird though. I think the motherfuckers that marry them go too far.
Yeah,
I think that's a little too far. I think it's one of those situations where they're lonely and then they get too connected to their doll. What? Like, I wouldn't be worried about getting connected to my doll. I'd just be like, it's there to fuck. I mean, it would be kind of cool to, like, just have one, but, like, I wouldn't, like, abuse it and, like, take it out to dinner with me and shit like that. Like, some of these
What about some weirdo that, like, something happened to it and its arm broke off, and it's like, Brittany needs to go to the hospital.
Did you imagine that, taking a doll to the hospital?
I'm sure it's been done.
It probably has been. And if I was that doctor, I'd be like, yo, you need to get the fuck out. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? Like, go order a new arm offline. They sell them bitches. You can buy parts for them and shit.
Damn, you done your research.
Yes, bro. They're just like a fucking car or something. You know, a leg breaks, you go buy a new leg. Hand breaks, go buy a new hand.
Some people like peg leg people.
You want to change out the eye colors? You want to change out the hair and shit? You can do that.
Damn, he was thinking about taking a loan out to get him one.
Thinking about it. The only thing you can't change, the sizes of the rump and the sizes of the humps. But, but you got to pick out what size of, chest you like and what size of rear you like before you do it. That's the only thing, though. That's how they get you, right? You may want a little petty girl, with a nice little booty with, some B cups or C cups or something like that. But then what happens if you want a little bit of a thicker girl or, a little bit of something that got some meat on her? Something like that. You have to buy another one.
You better know what you like before you hit that
exactly.
Order button.
Exactly. You want an Asian one, you better fucking make sure you love Asians. Get you with the Asian one. You want a Mexican, you better make sure you love the Mexican. You want redhead? Well, you can change the hair color. That's one thing.
That's true.
Put a wig on it, you'd be fine. But everything else, bro, you got to make sure, you got to make sure you got the right parts before you do it. And you know what you got to get that they sell? This is like a must buy, I feel like, if you buy one of those dolls. Mm-hmm. You have to get the heated insert.
Okay.
You can get it up to body temperature and shit. I feel like that's a must. You can't just what happens if you pull your doll out and you're trying to go and fuck it and it's cold and damp and mysterious and it don't feel
necrophiliac.
I guess maybe, but then you heat that thing up to temperature.
Then it feels real.
And then it feels real. You good. Then you don't feel as bad, right? I don't. But I've always watched podcasts and stuff, and everybody talks about post-nut clarity. And I would love to feel how much of a piece of shit I feel like after I nut in a sex doll. Just like that feeling of I'm disgusting. I just fucked a sex doll and I just came in it. And now what am I gonna? I have to take it in my bathtub and clean it out and shit like that. I would feel so fucking disgusted with myself. Damn, I'm really stooping low, bro. My life has gone out of control.
I would feel like a piece of shit as soon as I ordered it.
Before it even arrives?
Yes. But then when it got there, I've been like, man, fuck it. It's here.
What about one of you don't have to get the full sex dolls, the one where it's just the torso and the ass? And it's just doggy style and you just lay flat on the table.
I don't know, man. I feel
Would you be fucking one of those?
To make it feel at least a little bit.
Well, I mean, they sell random things, bro. But get you up on Amazon every now and then.
I'm good. I can never keep that at the house.
What would your girl do if you ordered one?
She'd be pissed as fuck.
You think she'd be mad?
Yes.
Well, you just be like, well, it's for the times you won't fuck me. I gotta fuck something. It's better than me going out and cheating. She'd probably, accept it at that rate.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I feel like it'd be gone if I left the house.
Could she get tossed out in the trash?
Probably.
Shit. I mean, maybe. What happens if, you was single and you order a bunch of these things, right? What happens when you get into a relationship and the relationship gets serious and you have 5 or 6 of these things? What do you do?
10 racks a piece.
Yeah, what do you do? Do you have to get rid of them, or do you just have to when do you do you confront? I guess not confront. Do you confess to your significant other? Listen, babe, don't freak out.
But I got 5 of these.
Yeah, but when I was single, I may have splurged a little bit to keep me company. You just come out and you start bringing out all your fucking sex dolls and toys and shit like that. Do you think she gets up and leaves, or do you think she's like, oh, that's understandable?
She's probably going to be like, you're a fucking freak.
You probably should get rid of these.
You should probably get rid of these. You're weird.
What if you don't want to get rid of them?
Well, I guess it's time for you to.
You just stored it. You stored it in the attic. You just stored it in the attic.
I feel like if so,
or the basement.
What if you walk up in the attic and you see five fucking bodies looking back at you sitting down?
That shit would be wild. Here's another scenario. What happens? I feel like this could happen, right? say you store your doll in a secretive place or whatever. What happens if a spider or a centipede or like something crawls up in its pussy and then you go to have sex with it and you get your shit bit by a fucking insect or something, bro?
Oh my God.
You ever think about that though?
Well, if there's a rattlesnake.
Like it's a doll. It's a doll. What if it crawls up in the holes and then you get fucking your shit rocked?
Oh no.
You've seen spiders crawl under the toilet seats and shit like that. They can get in anywhere.
Freaks me out.
So you imagine if you would just had a sex toy and you weren't like covering the holes or something and something crawled up in there and bit your dick while you was going at it. That shit would be wild as fuck. Maybe we should make an invention to hope that a hole plug.
They probably have.
They got butt plugs. Like you just shove it in your doll's hole. This help protects the fucking from insects and spiders and other things crawling up your doll's pussy. Butt plug.
Yeah, that's probably $1 million idea.
Probably is. We should invent some shit like that.
So like,
You know what we were talking about, speaking about back on $1 million ideas. So we were kind of discussing the future of lawn care at work because we were talking with a lawn vendor and shit like that. And we were talking about the robot mowers.
Yeah.
And we're like, damn, like they are really making robot mowers out there nowadays. But you know what they're not making? They're not making robot mowers or anything that pick up the sticks and the rocks and the dog poop and shit like that. Because what happens when you run over dog poop with that robot mower? It's going to sling that shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I said, why don't we make a mini robot that picks up debris in the yard? You like it combs the yard and it will pick up dog shit, it'll pick up sticks, pick up rocks, any large debris that you know could damage your mower.
What about a motherfucker that's got horses?
Horses? Some horse shit? Damn, that'd be there's an XL. Yeah, we have to build an XL bot for that, but we could do it.
To be big as Tabby from 1,000.
My bills are paid.
I pay my bill.
You don't know what it's like to be this big.
No, you know that bitch has a permanent tube in her fucking throat forever. It's forever.
Why has she got a permanent tube in there? For feeding tube?
No, it's like a what is it?
A tracheotomy?
Yeah.
Did she just get it recently?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I haven't been watching.
That bitch was drinking every day for 2 weeks and about died. She was vaping and smoking. You didn't
Tammy was? I gotta get on this big. No, I haven't watched my 1,000-Pound Sisters in a minute.
Yeah, you gotta finish that second season. The third season's coming out soon.
Damn, bro.
What's her name? Moved out, left her.
It's on fucking
Discovery Plus.
Discovery Plus. Damn, I gotta get back up on it.
What's her name's pregnant again?
Her sister's pregnant?
Yeah, pregnant again.
With her second baby?
Yeah.
Damn, they must be fucking. That's two babies that are going to happen.
The motherfucker that can't speak.
We already talked about baby number 1 on this podcast. That was a funny TikTok. Now we talk about baby number 2. When the father walks in the room, can't speak. Can't form a sentence. Damn, that child's going to have a low IQ, man. Child
Hell
number 2.
yeah, but they're probably rich.
What are you going to do when they have my 1,000-pound brothers? Because their brothers grow up. Mama always said if you have a diet soda, it cancels out the sugar.
Well, have you seen Bobby? She's big as shit, too. Apparently it didn't cancel out shit, but diabetes. But my thing is, I was thinking about this. That bitch Tammy beat COVID.
She had COVID?
Yes, and she lived, motherfucker. She lived.
Damn, bro. God must love 1,000-Pound Sisters then.
But she was on oxygen permanently after it and never got off of it.
Still on oxygen?
Yes, she was on oxygen as soon as she got out the hospital for that. She was on oxygen permanently. That shit permanently.
For the rest of her life.
I don't know if it's going to be for the rest of her life, but I mean, it was for a year after that. She still was on oxygen. She wasn't on it before.
Damn, bro. She really fucked up her shit. What? She needs to you think after almost dying, going to the doctor and all this shit, COVID, like all this bullshit, getting your tracheotomy and shit like that, you think that eventually that bitch would decide to lose some weight. Like, goddamn, bro, you've been going through all of that and that hasn't hit you yet? Like,
and my thing is, how does she got a whole group of friends feeding her alcohol? Damn.
Yeah, who was feeding her alcohol?
A whole bunch of group of friends she was partying with every day.
Where is she partying? At her own house? That bitch can't make it out the house.
Yeah,
they had to remodel a whole van to fit her ass in there.
So she had friends coming over to her house just feeding her alcohol.
Damn.
And letting her vape and...
Bro, how do you drink only a little bit and you vape a little bit and you fuck
she
up
was
your
drinking
shit?
straight liquor.
Still, that shouldn't have fucked you up that bad for 2 weeks
Well, have
straight.
you seen? Maybe it was a month.
Hey, I was going to say maybe a month, but damn, still.
The doctor told her you can't be living like this. She's like, I just want to have fun. Well, you had fun.
You could have had fun if you lost about 1,000 pounds.
Now you got a tube in your throat forever. So
Damn, bro. Does she got one of them speaking boxes?
no, it's just a long tube that goes down her throat.
Damn.
She might have one. I don't know.
Damn.
She
Sound funny?
She been making TikToks.
She found sound funny
No,
now?
no.
That's weird, bro. That's so sad though. Like, you think like she would just fucking change her lifestyle,
A
but
little bit at least. Damn, stop eating mac and
is
cheese.
old dude still around?
Oh no,
He left? What happened to him? He had like 7 kids, didn't he?
yeah, he was banging somebody else.
Oh,
And then she had another man too this season. He had a fetish for big women, and he was banging nothing but big women.
is that the black guy?
There was 2 black men.
There's 2 different black guys
Yeah.
that love big women because the other one loved big women
but
too.
this guy was like a famous guy for only loving big women.
Oh.
The other guy was just a random guy that said he liked
Damn.
big women. But this guy
Did he
was
break up with her? He just hit it and quit it?
I think so. That's what it seemed like.
Damn, bro. Who the fuck?
He was
How can
ba-
this bitch get some pussy? How come this bitch gets a dick and I be struggling to get some pussy sometimes? That don't make no sense,
The
bro.
other guy had a YouTube channel where he'd go in there and talk about how he loved big women. So Tammy's like, oh shit, I'm a shoe-in.
Yeah, I'll go hit him up. This is gonna be a special. He gonna make a special YouTube video about Tammy. Shit, motherfucker. That's what I still question that shit, bro. I don't understand how these motherfuckers on my 600-pound life be having whole ass relationships and shit. Maybe I just don't lower my standards enough. Maybe that's what it is. These motherfuckers just lower their standards. And that's another thing. When I was telling you we were talking about the Taylor Thompson special or whatever,
Yeah.
that was one of the funny jokes in there. Was like, growing up as a woman, you heard like, oh, everybody's going to get in that box. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everybody's going to want to fuck you.
Yeah.
But then she's like, then she felt like a rejected stepchild when nobody wanted to fuck her. She was like, it was like, I was like, you know what it was? She said she felt like she was the guy handing out flyers for a nightclub out in Las Vegas. Like, there's lights, it's loud music, it's a little bit moist, it's awesome. Like, you got to go check it out. Like, trying to get somebody to fuck her, right? So she could lose her virginity.
Is she still?
No, she lost her virginity, like, but she didn't lose it until she was like out of college.
Damn.
She said her boyfriend in college wouldn't fuck her because she was a virgin. He's like, oh, I don't want to take your virginity. It's awkward. And obviously they split up, but like, she kept trying to fuck him, and he was like, no, that's weird. She was like, I never thought I would have to deal with a man rejected me for sex.
Hey, it'd be like that sometimes.
But like, women hold all the power when it comes to sex.
I know,
we
it
not?
fucking sucks.
I don't understand it, bro. So this was between that and Tom Segura, because I was watching Your Mom's House podcast recently, and they were talking about on there that how like women hold that power, right? Like they can tell you, oh, when to fuck and when not to fuck. Guys can't, like, unless you force it out of a woman, which is illegal.
Fucking rape. You can't do that.
You can't do that. But a woman basically holds the power whether you get the fuck or not.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And then Tom and them were talking about, they're like, Tom Segura was like, it's such bullshit how guys basically will just fuck whatever, right? Like they don't have standards, right? If you're a guy and you've dated girls throughout the years, you've slept and you've dated a variety of women.
Yes.
You've slept with bigger people, you've slept with skinnier people, you've slept with shorter, different races, all this stuff. He says, you talk to a woman and she's like, oh, can't be 6'5". If you're under 6'5", you're immediately eliminated. And this and shit. Tom Segura's like, you go up to that bitch, you kick her in the knees, you fucking slap her in the face and say, fuck you, bitch. Because as a woman, they're like, literally, their standards are so high because they're eliminating a whole section of the world.
Yeah.
Like if you're a woman and you're like, oh, I'm only dating skinny white guys with beards and he's got to be at least taller than 5'8". You just fucking chopped out half of society. More than that, probably 3/4, almost 4 full quarters of society.
Yeah, that's true.
Versus as a guy, like you can kind of pick and choose, but you also kind of just, you vibe with who you connect with. It's not about what a person looks like, where women go for looks over vibes a lot of times.
You
And it's
think?
kind of weird. Yes. You don't think they do that? I honestly personally think, because I think this because of the personal shit that has been said to me. Because I have vibed with so many people and so many different women and shit like that. And I've had girls literally sit there and tell me like, damn, I wish you weren't like fat, or damn, I wish you weren't that, because like you're really awesome, but I just don't want to date you because the way you look.
Damn.
And I'm like, so yeah, you fuck with me like you love my personality, and like you wish you could be with me, but because I'm fat, you don't want to be with me and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that shit's fucked up, bro. What happens if I were to say that to a woman? I'm an asshole. If I don't want to fuck a girl because she's too big, I'm an asshole.
Oh, yeah,
But if a
for
girl
sure.
doesn't want to fuck me because I'm too big, it's okay. And so that's her preference.
That's fucking shallow as fuck.
You get what I'm saying though? Like now that we pointed out, like I'm not trying to be rude towards women, because like I stick up for women, bro. Like a lot of times, like I agree, like with a lot of their shits. You know what? Even what like Dave Chappelle says, if you want to call me a fucking, what is it? I don't even remember. What the fuck is the women's rights people called? A feminist.
Yeah.
If you want to call me a feminist, I mean, you could kind of put my views as that.
Yeah, me too.
But why is it okay for women to hate on men and like get to pick and choose, but it's not okay for men to do that to women?
Well, women fucking hate women too.
Yeah, that's another thing. It just makes no sense. It just cracked me up after hearing those like two sides of things. It's like, damn, bro, like that's just kind of fucked.
My girl was telling me about one day at work, these bitches was talking about having like a Secret Santa or something. And she overheard it and goes, oh, that would be cool, because she assumed they were talking about it at work. And the supervisor goes, is she inviting herself to...
To our Secret Santa party?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And she was like, damn, like, I didn't know it was... I thought you were talking about at work.
And it was an outside of work thing.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's like that's shitty, bro.
That was
Why does
shitty.
she gotta say that? Why can't she just be straight up honest and be like, yo, like it's outside of work, sorry. Like that's one thing. That's just
fucking
fucking
mean,
nuts.
dude. You ain't gotta talk about that shit at work. Just hit everybody's phone who you want to go.
I don't know.
Hurting
This is
people,
fucking-
hurting motherfuckers' feelings and shit.
You gotta watch that special though. It's pretty fucking funny.
I will.
And you'll hear the funny ass shit. It's just somewhat. The one thing too that like we can talk about this. It was really funny, but it was a question they talked about, and I'm only bringing this up because of because you be saying it when we was rapping and shit. But in one of the episodes, they were talking about if you could change anything about your dick, what would you change about your dick? Like, would you add an inch on? Would you add whatever? You know, something like that. If you could do anything.
Huh. I don't know. I never thought about that.
And like, okay, so like, I'm not saying you have to answer the question. And like, most of the people were like, yeah, I would change something about my dick or whatever. And the one guy was like, nah, I probably wouldn't add anything to any like length to my dick, because then it would just hurt. And Christina was like, oh, boo-hoo, woe is me. My penis is too big. Like, making fun of the dude because he's like, nah, that's not what I'm trying to say. He's just like, yeah, you are. I got all these big dick problems and I can't solve them. My penis is just too big. It's such a problem. All the women want to fuck me. And shit like that. And then one of the other, he was like, that's not what I was trying to say at all. But she's like, that's what it sounds like. you know, and Tom was like, yeah, it sounds like you're kind of like saying like, oh my God, I have so much money. Where am I going to put all this? Like, it's like the same thing. Oh my God, I'm taking so big. Where am I going to put all these inches?
I've already got too much. I need to take some off.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. And one of the other guys was like, no, I wouldn't add anything to my dick. He's like, not because like my dick's small or anything. He's like, I just groaned, that's my dick. He's like, I've been with it so long, I wouldn't know what to do with it if it was different. You know what I mean? It's like, I wouldn't know like my position, my style. Like, shit like that. And I was just like, that's a great fucking question though. Like if you did. But like, and then Tom was talking, he's like, the people we should really be asking is like the women, like as a girl, what would you change about your man's dick? So maybe that's a question we got to ask Rachel. when we be on the podcast next.
Maybe, yeah.
But like, I was just thinking about that. I was like, damn, that's a good question. Like, yeah, I mean, some people would be like happy with extra, whatever. Like,
yeah. Just for an ego boost.
It wouldn't hurt to have an extra inch. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, I don't think a lot of people would deny that.
Yeah.
But like Tom was saying, he was like, you don't realize like how much, like what dick sizes are or whatever. Like, a lot of people have average dicks. But he said, you're so used to seeing the like massive fucking dicks in porn. He's like, you don't think that's like not normal. Those are like freak dicks, bro. Like, those aren't normal.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And like that shit may hurt some people or whatever.
Hurt some people's feelings.
Yeah, bro. Because when I be watching that shit sometimes and I see some fucking, I was like, oh, damn. Like, I kind of feel okay about myself. I don't have no problems. And then I get up on there and you see some fucking, 12, 14-inch fucking massive cock, and you're like, bro, what the fuck? Damn, bro, it must be nice. You imagine having a shit that big? How would you even walk around like,
I don't know.
like shit, like fucking shit that's going down to your knees, bro? Like those fucking dicks on the porn that like go down to your fucking knees, dude. Like, how could you even walk around with that shit? And with the girth size of like this microphone, bro, or bigger, like that's fucking a lot of girth, and that's a lot of length. You have to have some problems. You ever have problems now when you be sitting down or something and your shit, kind of get fucking in an uncomfortable position. Your pants a little too tight. May sit on a ball or two. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of adjust yourself. But then you be fucking seeing people like that, and I'm like, damn, bro, how does he sit down? You sit down on your own shit. Like that shit would hurt.
Probably, most likely.
It's fucked up. But big dick problems, man. And there's bigger dick problems out there too. We'll leave y'all with that.
We're going to leave y'all with that.
You ready to wrap this shit up then? I know it's getting
I'm
pretty
ready.
late. Hey, if you have not, like I said, like we mentioned earlier, go check out that motherfucking vlog.
Bowling at the skate park.
Yeah, go check it out. It was
6.
dope as hell. We're going to get into song of the day. I honestly don't remember song of the day because it was just some comedy song we seen on Facebook. But we're going to play it at the end of the video. I hope you go check it out. It's going to be funny as fuck. I just opened my phone and the first video I see online is Johnny Ross calling me out to do a charity boxing event.
Oh, he posted a video?
He says, let's do a charity boxing match with Noaconlyfans podcast. And he fucking is basically, I can just know now that motherfucker's calling me out on it saying, we gonna box.
Shit, we might have to make it happen.
Shit. I don't want to knock out.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't want to knock out somebody that has a disability. I feel like that's kind of rude. Especially a friend. I mean, he's my friend, so maybe it's okay because I'm friends with him. But I'll feel bad if I do any type of damage because I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back. I'm going to take all that anger out that I had for you-know-who and fucking them two fuckers hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like those two people hitting us up recently. I'm going to take all that anger out on Johnny Ross and I will feel bad about it.
Yeah, I'd get too fucking mad.
Yeah, because once I get hit, I'm in go. Like, once he hits me once, I'm in go mode, motherfucker. It's fight or flight. I'm fighting. And I'm beating your ass. Like, I am not coming out a loser. I would not want to lose. My pride is on the line. Do not want to be known as the guy who got knocked out by a kid with autism. Like, that sounds bad to say, but, like, I don't want to be known as that guy.
I was thinking about something. I want to leave with this question from you. That night that, you got in a little tussle with that guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How much ass crack was showing?
You talking about the one that put me in jail?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably a good amount of ass crack.
crack.
I don't remember. I mean, that was a long time ago. I couldn't even tell you what I was wearing, but
Well, shit.
probably some khakis. Probably some khakis. I think I was wearing some khakis. It was. Yep, my ass was probably hanging out. Speaking about that night, you know what I was realizing? When they gave me fucking pants in jail, bro, they gave me some pants with some holes in it, bro. It was ripped. It was pissed. I had a nice little draft up in my shit. I'm good. Good thing nobody tried to, come up and touch me or nothing. I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, bro. I'm surprised that jail shit fit. You know what I'm saying? They got to make it one size fits all, right?
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
They're really elasticy, bro. Trust me, it was weird.
That's crazy. So you and Tammy wore the same size pants, basically is what you're saying? Tammy could have fit in them pants.
Probably, maybe. Probably not. She's way too big.
Well, what are they going to do? What are we going to do with
I
that?
think it was like those pants are like elastic, like sweats. I think they were probably like one, like, you know, from like small, and they could probably fit all the way up to like 5X.
Okay.
I don't think they're that big. Tammy's like 10X, bro.
I don't think they make sizes for her.
How does she get clothes? That's another thing. How do they get clothes?
They probably got to order them special online.
They must. God, don't ever let me get to that rate. I'm already having trouble time finding clothes out there sometimes nowadays.
Shit.
Makes you really want to lose weight. But sometimes, but now I kind of have a reason to lose weight.
Yeah, you do.
Now I kind of have like a motivation, like, damn, bro, I like gotta pump up my stamina. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I gotta get back in shape.
You gotta be a pleaser.
I'm trying to go around 3, 4, 5, and 6.
If they let you.
Yeah, shit. Don't play with me. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this shit up. You got anything to say to people?
All I got to say is go watch the vlog like we've been saying. Hit that like and subscribe and tell everybody about this podcast. We're trying to blow the fuck up.
Ain't that right? A lot of time and effort went into that shit, and we had fun. I can't wait to shoot some cool ass videos again with you, Christian. And we're gonna do some fun.
It's getting warm.
It is getting warm, but we be on the docket for some more shit. Be on the docket for some more cool ass editings and shit like that. You want us to go somewhere, name it, drop it in the comments. We'll fucking take a trip out there. You know, you want to see some type of sport being played or whatever. I'm down to do it.
I'm down too.
Shit, we'll do it. So we will wrap you up with song of the day. Like I said, I don't know the name, but I'm sure I'll put the name in it.
Snapped in that shit.
Yeah, whatever his name was, fucking whatever. Sugar
something.
Sugar something. Yeah, that motherfucker snapped.
Sugar fly or some shit.
Yeah. Anyways, check out this funny comedy kind of song of the day. We love you. We will see you right back here again next Friday.
Good night, babies.
Bitch, you made this.
She done gave you 15 bands this month. The rent due, you ran through it. You can't even pay that. She done gave you 50 in a 90-day run, and you mean to tell me you ain't got a car yet? You just spent it on clothes and jewelry and hella things that you can't even keep up with, and then have to never turn around and pop it like this for a suck. But you the reason that we got faggots.
Yeah, man, Epsom salt been real good to a lot of hoes out there, man. Fatty G's, what's happening, man? Feet to the streets. Metatarsals, tarsals, and phalanges, man. I didn't write the book, I just read the motherfucker.
Ain't you tired of these loose bum folks? Like the ones that be 3 to 5 deep and still ain't got no dough. Got a little bit of game, but don't got no structure, no moral. Shake the bag and go broke. And these foots be popping it like he bum, he ain't this, he ain't that. Then they fag and go back to the same shit they complain about.
Same shit, girl.
Like why she do that? Look, you been fucking 7 years and make car payments. Well, goddamn, that's janky. She on square shit, she just pop it like she not. Get out your feelings, do your job, and just pay me. And what's up with these niggas' joy-friend yimping? How you folks telling fools to block folks? I don't get it, I thought it was fair game. You should be a motherfucking shit. And gave you 15 bands this month. The rent due, you ran through it. You can't even pay that. She done gave you 50 in a 90-day run, and you mean to tell me you ain't got a car yet? You just spent it on clothes and jewelry and hella things that you can't even keep up with, and then have to never turn around and pop it like this for a suck. But you the reason that we got faggots.
Bitch, you're sugar-free at Crash Dummy. I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but you just another bitch that need gas money. And this is some news you can use. Bitch, a million motherfuckers wanna be in my shoes. Bitch, I'm a legend in these streets, the better kind. How many of y'all niggas know where y'all bitch at right now? Never mind. Believe everything that bitch tell you, huh? Don't lie to splurge. Boyfriend, pimpin', nigga, shit, what is it? Mine or hers? Mo Bay then. Your average nigga break his neck to go to your house. Have I ever been there? Okay then. What I'ma give a bitch a pass for? Spent all that time in school and got a job that ain't got nothing to do with you went to class for. Here goes some real sugar-free tough in her. If the bitch got a gang of play cousins and play brothers, they fucking her. Sugar-free to pee. Look like the game hurt. If the bitch got 2 or 3 phones, she either a hoe or a brain surgeon. How to write the book, motherfucker. I just read what was in the motherfucker.
I keep it now because of my situation. I'm still running laps around. You know what I mean?
See?
I'm being real with you, man. This shit don't just happen.
Man.
There's a reason for this shit, man.
On 100 years of bad pimping through trial and error, we got it right this much. Shit, imagine another 50 years with this people.
And this is them.
You think about it too much and fuck your head.
This is them, bro. This is them. You know what I'm saying?
He's the baby.
This is them.
See?